Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in, come on in, come on in. How are you doing tonight, Doc Remy?
Wonderful. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. In the building tonight again.
In the building tonight again, Doc. I'm telling you, man, it's definitely feeling like Groundhog Day over here in the studio at HQ. How you doing? First of all, let me say congratulations to you for a fabulous and outstanding weekend event.
Thank you. Yay. What a producer. Come on now.
I know, right? We're going to have to get him in here, man. But we got him online, Doc. And look, man, we're going to give you this big old round of applause for an outstanding weekend. And Kofa Achievement Center. You did really well this year.
I did. I really did. This was the best ever. Okay. After 15 years, this was the best year ever. You know, we were actually able to see a profit this year to put in the pot, KSolo. Can you believe that?
Okay. Yes, that's good, man. That is good. I know Gorilla Blue made a really significant contribution to the I think it's Lincoln. Is it Lincoln?
Lebanon Youth Academy.
Lebanon Youth Academy. He did very well with that. Matter of fact, I saw some of the pictures of the kids with their cleats, and then they went out to dinner. So once again, congratulations, Gorilla Blue, for being the guest speaker and also for his generous donation. So we're gonna give him a big old round of applause as well. Indeed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Come on in, folks. Come on in. I see we got some people coming in. What's up, Bolo? Hey, man, it's always good to see Bolo coming in. We have Iceman Rise. Thank you, Iceman, for joining us tonight. Gar, man, he's been a long time subscriber to the channel. Thank you for staying with us, Gar. Becky's on with us tonight. As a matter of fact, Becky's going to be in the studio with Miss Showtime, helping her out a little bit. So she may make a cameo. Come on in, folks. Come on in. D-Bell, we got the Bells in with us. I just want to thank everybody for joining us, man. We know you could be anywhere on this Tuesday night, but you are here with us, and we have a true living legend on with us tonight, man. I'm so excited, elated. I'm honored. I'm actually honored to be able to have her on this podcast, this little small podcast, to share her legacy and her journey all the way from Los Angeles, California. So I'm excited for this one, Doc. But before we get started, folks, if you can see us and hear us and everything is sounding good, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a heart or on Facebook, and that way we know that we are good to go. All right. So listen, Doc, we're going to go ahead and just hop right in this thing, man, because we have a lot of information we're going to try to cover tonight on the show. Thank you. Oh, good deal. All right. Sounding looking good. We're going to try to cover a lot of ground tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we say a true living legend, we're talking about Miss Showtime. No other than Miss Showtime out of Los Angeles, California. She's been riding a motorcycle for over 5, maybe even 6 decades. She is the only female member of the Magnificent 7 Motorcycle Club. But even before she joined the Magnificent Seven, she was riding and affiliated with the Chosen Few MC. She's been on the California set. She's a performer. She's a grandmother, great grandmother. She just celebrated her 81st birthday. And folks, I'm telling you, I don't want to spoil any of it. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring on our special guest for tonight, Miss Showtime. Come on, join us, Miss Showtime. How are you doing tonight, ma'am?
Being blessed by the best. How are you doing?
We are fine. Before we get started, go ahead, Doc.
I was just speaking. Welcome. How you doing, Miss Showtime?
I'm just honored to even be on your show.
We are honored to have you. We're going to give you a big old round of applause to start this thing off the right way to show our gratitude, Mr. Showtime. Indeed. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Whew. We got that out of the way. that was the hard part. The rest is up to you now, Miss Showtime. So, Miss Showtime, if you would please go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience tonight.
Well, first of all, I want to say something special from my heart to the bike set. Thank you the bike set has treated me good. Really, to be 81 years old, and, most young people say, oh, here comes this old woman, oh Lord, or here comes this old man, 81 years old. But thank you for letting me be one of you guys, because I feel like I'm one of you. I just been here longer. That's all. But I blend in perfectly with you guys, and can't every 81-year-old woman say that? And I want to thank the whole bike set. If you guys see this, I want to thank you for putting up with this old woman. Thank you.
Oh, indeed, indeed. Shout out to the LA bike set. Shout out to the West Coast bike set, from north to south and all over. You are, I say again, a true living legend in the motorcycle culture. And indeed, indeed. So go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna thank the man upstairs for making
Oh
this.
yeah, oh yes, indeed, indeed. I want to get to the part we find out how you did it.
You gotta ask. Hey, how did I do this? I
She
don't know.
do it.
Just, just being blessed by the best. But I, had a good raising. Um, when I was a little girl, I can remember the most powerful thing that us little girls had to play with was the Betsy Wetsy doll.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah, Betsy Wetsy doll, and what you do, you have this doll, and you put a diaper on her, and then you have a little bottle that came with a bottle, and you put water in the bottle, and then you put the bottle in her mouth, and guess what? The water goes all the way down to her behind. Then you change the diaper. Yay!
That's living. That's
Yeah,
teaching.
I'm telling
How to be take care of a
you. Yeah,
child, a baby.
yes.
Yeah, that's how
The
you learn back then.
girls had to play with, and
Hmm.
then we would make mud cakes and play like we was cooking in the kitchen. And the little boys, they had the train set, the marbles, the pogo stick, the this, the that, this, that. And I was just, what's wrong with this picture? Because I was bored to death. So my mom asked me what I want for Christmas, and I told her a train set. So she got me a Lionel train set. I had the biggest train set on the block. We just lost the picture.
No,
And and I had a pogo stick, and I could pogo with no hands. I could outskate all the little boys. So I was a tomboy. You know, so,
okay.
I always well, gee, I still am. Any
You
woman that rides a bike, mostly but but that's how my mother let me know I could pick any hobby, any career. I'm a retired aircraft mechanic. I
Okay.
retired working on the actually on the airplane, the F-18 fighter jet with all the guys, and so I've always I've always been what they considered different, especially in the 50s. But
Mm,
I had a horse. I used to barrel race in amateur rodeos, and I could just go on and on and on, and
okay,
that's
okay,
how.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna dive into all of that. We're gonna dive into all that, but I'm gonna bring it back to the beginning of your motorcycle legacy. Let's take it back to the chosen few when you was riding the chosen few just before you joined the Magnificent Seven. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, one thing about that, a lot of females, they I don't think they particularly cared for it because women weren't riding back then. Bikes. Back then. My bike rode like this on my bike. It's like
Hmm.
this. It even had a Kickstarter and stuff like that. So back then, women weren't riding like they're riding now. So a lot of females didn't appreciate me riding with their their husband, boyfriend, and I would say, "But what am I supposed to do? Ride by myself?" But
Hmm.
it was interesting. But you had a lot of guys that weren't too happy with me riding, like I was,
Hmm.
and a lot of guys, I would intimidate them of my skills, and a lot of times I would even pull back because I didn't want to intimidate this guy, because a lot of guys,
Hmm.
I had you know, before the show, I was riding with the chosen few. I was on the freeway and I seen this bike, and I had a habit of if I seen a bike ahead of me, I had to catch that bike and pass it. Had to.
Mm.
That's what I got real famous doing on the highway. And one time I was coming up with DT. Oh, what was it? I can't remember his name. He died. But anyway, I was on my little Sportster, 73 Sportster, and I pulled up next to my car. And I had straight pipes and all the noise. And pulled up next to him and everything. And I stayed next to him, which I could have passed him, but I was just, staying next to him. And my mechanic was 45. He's one of the founders. He was the second founder of Magnificent Seven.
Mhm.
And he put my bike together. I didn't buy my Sportster from no store. It was put together.
Okay.
And he bored out my barrels and stuff and made the bike even faster. He told 45, man, she came next to me. What are you putting in her bike? Man, if she had looked like she was going to pass me, I was going to slap her off that bike. And no word got back to me. Really, But I had that habit of catching up. You know, I always liked to have something to chase on that little
Mhm.
Forester. And so one time I was riding with the choppers, this and this guy passed by. We was on our way to Fresno, and we had just hit the um, grapevine. This guy comes flying by on his bike, and I left the pack, and I took after him. And I got in front of him. He was on one of those Yamahas or Kawasaki's, that could just, go through traffic. And I wanted to let him know I could go through traffic even though I was on that hog.
Mhm.
So I start out riding him. And so I lost him. And then he pulls up next to me in the slow lane. And this is a true story. All the choppers seen it. This is a true story. And he jumps. Now we're flying. He jumps his knees on the highway. He he's on his seat on his knees, and then he jumps off the bike, and he's going down the highway, and his feet are sliding on the ground like they do, and he has his handlebars, and he looks over at me like, and I wanted to let go of my handlebars and say, you know, like, you got it, you know, you know. But I can go on and on and on with things with me riding that bike. Some of the crazy things that have happened, and some of the dangerous things that have happened. I ended up jumping over a whole island on the freeway because me and my husband Jerry, we were coming from a DO dance, and he 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 got off the freeway, but he was in the lane that brings you back on, and we were going so fast. It was 12 o'clock at night, and so by the time I turned my bike to go that way, I hit the curb, and thank God the curb was curved up, and I went straight up in the air. My butt came off the bike about this hard. I mean, but and I cleared the whole thing and came down, and the springs, boom, boom. It was like slow motion, and I gave it gas and went on. And when we got to the Fine Ones Clubhouse, I had to change my underwear, but I was okay.
Okay.
But when I started riding with the Chosen Few, that was a great honor,
Hmm.
and a lot of prospects. Me and them would ride side by side, and we always rode behind the pack. And then they finally would get their patch, and they would graduate. And then here comes another prospect, me and the prospect, and they would graduate. And of course, I couldn't graduate because I didn't have a penis, you know. So,
So, but they would still let you ride with them. You were still affiliated with them
I
because
was,
one of the things that really stands out, even though you are in the Magnificent Seven, you still wear the OG LOTC patch for life on your
oh,
vest.
oh yeah, and they handmade this for me. If you
Hmm.
see my name on it.
Yes, ma'am.
I even one time we were going to San Diego, and this is one of my proudest moments on the whole bike set for all these years. Um, who- um, Dangerous John was president.
Hmm.
He told the whole group, "Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to San Diego, and when we get to the Black Sabbath, we're going to get off the freeway, and we're going to ride past Black Sabbath, make a U-turn, and get back on the freeway and go and get our rooms." So everybody got that right. So I'm in the pack now. I have graduated because I'm in the middle of the pack now, and so I think I was about 6'1" from the front. Anyway, and as time went on, different guys kept getting out of order and getting in the back, you know, and it just kept on. So now I'm second in line, and some girl on the freeway fell off her bike. Uh, she was
And
on.
and this is on the Sportster. All this is on the
Oh
Sportster.
yeah, this on the Sportster.
Hmm.
This girl um, was riding behind this guy, holding on, and she fell off. And so Dangerous John seen it, so he's leading the pack, and he's in front of me. So he gets off his bike. So now we are rolling, and this spot is empty. And I knew I better get up there. The guy that was next to Big John, he said, "Come on up." And I, you know, and okay, and I pulled my on up. So now I'm leading the chosen few. This is a true story. I'm leading the chosen few. Now we're getting to the off ramp to go to Black Sabbath Clubhouse. And I knew we were going to get off and make that U. And I'm going to tell you something. After this particular ride, I had to get a bigger bra because I was like, Man, look at me. I'm leading the chosen few. And I mean, it was a big pack too. And I'm leading the chosen few. We got off the freeway and we rode right past Black Sabbath, and everybody was hollering, screaming. They seen me and they were just screaming. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. We made that U turn, got back on. Oh my God. And then when we pulled up at the hotel, there was guys all out there, this, and they looked, and I was like, yes, 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 it's me. That was one of my biggest moments
Oh,
for all these
That
years, was leading the chosen few.
that is awesome.
yes,
Yeah.
it gave me goosebumps to be a woman and all the way in the
Yeah.
back of and work your way to the middle of the pack, and then next thing you know, you
Yeah.
leading it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's been amazing for me
Yes.
too.
That was, yeah, that was one of my biggest moments. Another moment I had that was big was I was riding with Freddie G, and he's an OG chosen few, got stripes on his shoulder, and Skin Man, Sin City. 12 o'clock at night, we was leaving the chosen few, going to the DOs, the Defiant Ones.
Hmm.
12 o'clock at night. Anyway, my tail light was out, so Freddie gets behind me because most of the time, if I'm riding with guys, I would get behind them, and it would be an automatic thing. And Freddie gets behind me, so his headlight can shine on my tail light to make it look like I had a light in case we see the police. So we get few blocks before the Defiant Ones at its red light. Then Freddie gets from behind me and he gets on the other side of Skin Man. So now we're shoulder to shoulder. Skin Man's in the lane with me, and then there's Freddie, and he's rearing his bike. So I said, "Oh, we gonna race." I'm on that Sportster, and he's on two hogs. Okay, I mean it's two hogs against my Sportster. So the light turns green, and we take off. Ah. And by the time we got to the Defiant Ones, everybody's out there. I mean, we had daylight between me and them. I had left them on that Sportster, and this is the truth. And and I couldn't believe it. And it took me 2 blocks to slow down and make a U and come back, and everybody was screaming and hollering. I whooped Skin Man and Freddie G, on my little old 73 Sportster. And they were just cheering. And Freddie G, he's a ex pimp in the 60s and stuff. So, he got one of those mouths. So he was saying,
Hmm.
man, in front of all of the people, man, little old Marian, she hoe shot us, man. She hoe shot. And I was saying, oh, this is the true story. And I was saying, well, what? I didn't even know I was in a race. I was just trying to keep up, you know. But but on the inside, I was saying, yeah, I kicked your motherfucking ass. Because I'm a lady. Yeah, motherfucking, I kicked your ass.
That's right. That's
On
right.
the,
Girl out.
on the inside. But on the outside, I was saying, I was just trying to, I was just trying to, I didn't even know we were in a race. But, and they were just screaming and hollering. But I knew if the race had lasted, their top ends would have kicked in and they would have walked
Right.
from me.
Uh,
Oh
You know, so
uh,
man, I love it. I love it, Miss Showtime. I love it. Uh, indeed, and your legacy go way back. Doc, I'm gonna let you go ahead on and kind of open the question up so we can kind of get a little bit more out of her.
okay. Okay. Miss Showtime, I want to go back to your family. So when you during this time, at a time when women were not riding like that, what was your parents saying about you riding, or did you have any children at the time? And how were you out there riding with the guys and moving around? That's what I want to talk about.
well, when I had a horse, I was running with all black cowboys, and it was a black horse club called the LA Jayhawks, and I was the only female that belonged to that club. Matter of fact, at that horse stable, I was the only black woman that even owned a horse. The
Mm-hmm.
women on the horse set that owned horses were white women, and this club was a black horse club. So and my family was used to me. I been different all my life, so they weren't surprised at all. I didn't get any slack from them. I used
Okay.
to be a private investigator for criminal attorneys. Now they had more problems with that than anything. Than more than riding my motorcycle. You
So
know.
so let me ask you about the cowboy era, riding horses. Uh, Now you're from Los Angeles. You had to go to where to ride your horse? Because you owned a horse.
Yeah, I own the golden
Yeah.
stud named Sir
Mhm.
Down and the Golden Wonder. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, really. No, Gardena, which isn't that far from here.
Mhm, mhm.
Gardena, I kept them there, and then I moved them to Richland Farms. That's in Compton. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. See there? There's a lot of history, folks, that's going on tonight. Low key said, I rode in a cancer ride with OG Miss Showtime in 2013. She was a road captain for the event. She was showing out. Uh-oh. Low key dropping dimes on you. He'll drop a dime now. Low key. Good deal, low key. Indeed, indeed. And folks, the picture that you see on the screen are some pictures that she sent me that we had to kind of clear up a little bit because they were just, faded a little bit. So these are actual pictures that she sent me of some of the guys that was during that time when she was riding horses, the black cowboys, as she would say.
No, I have to. Sorry, I have
Oh,
to correct you. I gave
okay,
a biker and cowboy event.
okay, okay.
Yeah, and but yes, those cowboys are real cowboys from the stables and stuff. And I gave
Mhm.
I got all of the cowboys together, and I got the bike set together, and I think God, I wish I had that poster. But anyway,
Which one is it, Miss Showtime? Because you sent me a lot of stuff. I may have it.
it's a poster that says Miss Showtime presents the first biker and cowboy extravaganza. It's green.
Okay.
And I had as many cowboys on their horses as motorcycles. One part of the place it said horse parking. The other side of the place it said biker parking. And I gave a cowboy and biker tug of war, and the cowboys drug the cowboys drug the bikers all over the place. It was embarrassing. And I had horseshoe throwing. I had tire throwing. Yeah, that was the tug of war. After they drugged the bikers, they were just clowning with this one cowboy, and all these bikers were trying to pull that one cowboy. But the real deal was all the cowboys, drugged the bikers all around. And I gave that, and it was a great success. It was in Long Rider magazine, and I was real proud of that. And I think I that was the first tug of war that was done on the
Mhm.
bike. And another thing I'm proud of, when the 9/11 came out, um, I gave a candlelight vigil for the 9/11 on the bike set, and that was another proud moment. I went to the chosen few and asked them could I give it in their name, and they said yes. And so I got with Pee Wee, 50, Dangerous John, all of them, and then I went down to the police station, which was down the street, and they said yes. And I went to the fire department; they said yes, and I got on the radio, and the channel 11 covered part of it, and I give things, but I never am the MC of it. And so Pee Wee of the Chosen Few was the MC of it. and I had clergymen from around the area. I had singers, and I wrote a very powerful poem about it. And if I could read it, I would like to share it with you guys.
Please, by
Hello.
all means, please, by all means. Yes.
Okay. Well, can I stand up? I do a better job standing up. Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
I want to feel that energy. Give us
I'm not.
that energy.
Okay, I'm not gonna move the chair. I'm not gonna move the chair. Anyway, I read this. I wrote this poem. I I I write a lot of poetry on certain things that happen or certain things. So I wrote this poem, and it's called "Only in America." And this poem was written for the event I gave. Only in America, the law states that all children should have an education. Only in America, where sometimes families cannot take care of themselves, the government will. Only in America can your dreams and accomplishments you make may be met with great success. Only in America you have the freedom of speech, be it right or wrong. Only in America you can make the right economical investments and your gains can be very rewarding. Only in America you can buy a $1 ticket or go on a TV show and become a multimillionaire. Only in America can immigrants from other countries come and get an education, student loans, business loans, grants, family housing, and become successful only in America. Only in America, when you knock us down, that's when we were at our finest, such as now. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., let freedom reign, let freedom reign. Let freedom reign from the hills of Tennessee down to the Mississippi River. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign from sunny California to the windy cities of Chicago. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign from the beaches of Florida to the cattle country of Texas. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign from the White House in Washington, D.C., where our great leaders are burdened with making the right decisions for our security of our great nation. Our eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord, for we fear no evil. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign for the families whose loved ones went to work only to be slaughtered by the most vicious, inhumane attack ever in the history of the United States of America. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign in our schoolhouses all across the playground where black, brown, red, yellow, and white children can hold hands together because because together, because united we stand, divided we fall. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign where police officers and firemen can go to work and come home to the safeties of their loved ones and their family members. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign in all of the churches where we have the freedom to choose whichever faith, be it Christianity, Catholic, Protestant, Islamic, Jewish, and Gentile, for we are all God's children. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign, for we will always have the freedom to ride our motorcycles across the great nation of ours, where purple mountains majesty from sea to shiny sea. Freedom is and has always been the American dream way of life. So let us all let freedom reign. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign. In God's name, let freedom reign. God bless you all. This was written September the 21st, 2001. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss Showtime. Thank you, thank you. And I was hoping you were going to read that poem tonight, folks. If you don't know, Let Freedom Reign. She wrote. She is a poet. She's an avid poet. She's been writing poetry for years. You have a couple of other poems as well in your inventory. I think will we get a chance to hear another one before we get off?
Oh,
Well, hold that thought. If we get chance, we're gonna answer to hear another one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this poem, there's a long story about this poem.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys know it or not, but I came up with the logo that represents every black biker in the world. In the world, if you're black, female, male, whatever, and you ride a motorcycle, the logo, this logo here.
Okay,
This
there it
logo
is.
here, this is your logo.
I got to get that, KSolo.
Yeah, we're gonna get that, Doc. We definitely gonna get that. We're gonna make sure that we get that information to get that, folks. And I'm gonna put the information on that. We're gonna talk about it. As a matter of fact, we're gonna talk about it, Miss Showtime. Let's sit down. Let's talk about that for a minute. Once you get yourself situated, folks, Miss Showtime created this patch right here, the history of the African American motorcycle set, the authentic Black Bikers logo. DVDs, T-shirts, and patches to order. Miss Showtime, I hope we're not going out because this information is public, so that if people want to order that patch, they can. Am I correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is the information right here, folks. Just wait before you start calling her to place orders. Just wait till she finishes the show. To a phone gonna just be going off the hook to order.
They don't have to call me. I have a site.
Okay. And we have a site. It should be on there. It should be www.blackchrome.com. You can see it on the flyer right there, www.blackchrome.com. You can go there and order. I highly encourage everybody to just go order you a patch. Can you see it, Miss? There you go. Show it to us. There you go. Right there. Perfect. There it is right there. Miss Showtime presents the official Black Biker logo. To order Miss Showtime, there's the number, and there is the website, www.blackchrome.com.
And there's Black Chrome with 2 Ks.
Yep, Black Chrome with 2 Ks.
And this is the actual patch.
That is the actual patch right there. I'm going to pull it up. So please, if you would, kind of just give us the breakdown of how you design the patch, what the items represent, the color.
Okay, this is an African man. This is our color. And that's a chopper biker. And Showtime is in the front. Showtime. And this is it. And what happened was there's a museum. The name of the ship. What's the name of the ship that is there? The Challenger ship.
Endeavor.
The what?
Endeavor.
Endeavor. The Endeavor ship that went to the moon or someplace is at this park, Exposition Park here in LA. So, in the main big museum that represents California is in this park. And there's another museum in the park, and it's the African American Museum. And they wanted to do an exhibit on us old G bikers with old bikes. And the exhibit name, can you hear me? That book right there. The exhibit name was Black Chrome. This was the exhibit name, Black Chrome.
Okay.
And anyway, so they asked me to write this poem. So I have it. Did you get
I'll take a look, Becky. I don't see it right now, but I'll go look when she.
Would you rather for me to read it, or either I can play it?
Play it. If you have it. Okay. Folks, we're gonna let Miss Showtime go ahead and get that set up right quick, because I got a bunch of questions that I want to ask, and Doc, I know you have a bunch of questions too. That's what we do up here, because we want
to. I'm gonna have to leave right quick.
Okay. So, Doc, this is a lot of history. You know what I'm saying? When we get a lot of history, we got a lot of history with Miss Showtime. for what she got going on. I know I have a lot of photos that she sent me from her riding time. I want to know how she do it. I want to know how she been riding this long, man. You know, I want to know about what kind of pushback she got from the set. Who she did talk a little bit about how the females didn't like her riding. And then there's one thing that really stand out that I want to ask her that she talked to me about. And she's saying, Solo, what is the one thing that a female has on this set that all females should know? If you met Miss Showtime and she said it, just drop it in the comment. But also tonight we got another free giveaway. We're gonna have a free giveaway. I don't know what we're gonna be giving away yet, Doc. What we're gonna give away tonight?
Hey, you know, I still need to mail out my book.
So in the comments, type hashtag happy birthday. Hashtag happy birthday, because it is Miss Showtime 81st birthday, 81 years on this great planet of ours. And she has been on the motorcycle set, like I say, for over 5 decades. 5 decades of putting it down, man. While she's doing that, folks, we're going to pull this video up right quick and just kind of get a little bit of just her in action, doing her thing, man. That's what I want to see. Miss Showtime doing her thing.
What you say we're going to give off KSolo?
I don't know. What we're going to give away?
Okay. Well, I was throwing another book in the pot. I didn't know if you heard me.
Okay. So she's pulling up a bunch of stuff right now. She sent me. Who remembers Puttin magazine? Puttin Motorcycle magazine. That was another motorcycle. That was another motorcycle magazine on the West Coast. She's actually graced that magazine. That's her standing up on the bike. If you can see in the center picture of the black chrome. She has a museum at her house, man. So if you ever get a chance to get over to the West Coast, maybe get the invite and check out some of her legacy, her museum that she has. It's incredible. It definitely is. We're going to pull this up right quick and just kind of.
Aircraft mechanic. I worked directly on the F-18 fighter jet.
And we're going to talk about her performance. We can't give it all to you. We can't give it all to him, Doc. We can't give it all to him. We can't give it all to him. I think she's just about ready, folks. We're going to get her back in here. But before we go off, we're going to remember on Tuesdays, we always got our legacy. And then on Thursday night, what do we got on Thursday night, Doc?
We got Hoka Hey Talk on Thursday.
That's right. And who do we have on Hoka Hey Talk for Thursday? We're going to have Thomas Snowden, rider number 888 is going to be on with us, man. Thomas Snowden, rider number 888 the Flamingo Kid, man. The Flamingo Kid. Make sure you get ready to check it out. We're going to have some. He's a great storyteller, too. We're going to talk about his ride, his Hoka Hey ride, the whole 9 yards. So just hang tight, folks, right with us, right, folks. We're going to be right back with Miss Showtime, and she's gears up to get ready for her next poem. And then we're going to dive into some more of her legacy. We're going to hear about some of her rides and just how she's managed to be a part of the motorcycle culture for so many years. I'm truly fascinated by it, Doc. Yeah,
I want to talk about her children, her son, and a little bit of that in there. You know, family. I want to talk about her family.
She's back, man. We need to go nowhere. She's back. Okay. She's still moving. Look, she's still moving and grooving at 81, man.
Okay. Huh?
Okay, we canceled.
No, I was talking to the lady.
All right. Miss Showtime, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, unbelievable.
That's what I love about live broadcast, man. We're gonna do it live, folks. We got more happy birthdays coming in. Right now, we got about 10, 15 people dropping comments. Drop hashtag happy birthday in the comments for the free giveaway. You can do it on Facebook. You can do it on YouTube. Just drop it in the comments.
Chrome, shackled down in the bowels of the ship, living in despicable conditions while smelling the stench of rotten bodies and feces, being fed slop not fit for a hog. But we ride.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
We ride. Black chrome, sold into slavery like an animal, checking the strength and structures of our whipped, bleeding bodies. children crying out from being from their mother's bosoms. But we ride, we ride, we ride. Black Chrome crying out, why, Lord, why do they hate us so? Is it because of our black chrome? But we ride, we ride, we ride. Black chrome hanging from trees, coming to be strange fruit, being tortured and spit upon, living less than a human in poverty. As our houses are being burned down, our women are being raped, and our men being stripped of their pride and dignity. Still, we ride, we ride, we ride. Black people proud but won't bow. Our struggles the same to stay ahead of the game. Black bodies unite with the shiny chrome on our bikes. We live to ride and ride to live. On black chrome, you can't have any fear. Pipes sounding like thunder, real good. We would take black chrome soaring to the clouds if we could. Flying past cars like they're standing still. Hair flying in the wind, oh, what a thrill. The police are riding fast up on our trail. We better hit it before we go to jail. We shed so many tears, and funerals are no fun, but we do so many, it's like being on a bike run. We fly our colors and our club name. Yes, we are a club, and no, we're not a gang. Now we made it safely home wiping on beautiful, oh, beautiful black chrome. So if you have the guts to take that ride with us, you better be strong and you better be tough. There may be hundreds of bikes in the pack. It's up to you to ride black chrome and not go down on your back. So you better think twice before you mount black chrome, because there's a saying us bikers have, chrome don't get you home. Black engines hum, see how far we have come. Millions strong because we are black chrome.
Oh, there you go. There you go, right there. There you go, folks. I know we had some technical difficulties getting to it, but we got it in there. We got it in. Thank you, Miss Showtime. Thank you for that one. And also, I know Pineapple did put it in the comment that is on your website. If people would like to hear that, that's Pineapple right there, Amy Pineapple Smith. Thank you for dropping that in there, Pineapple. Welcome, Cat. Welcome, Cat. Indeed, indeed. So listen, Miss Showtime, we're gonna jump into a couple of our questions because we know we're running out of time. Well, I told you time was gonna go by fast. So Doc, as I always do, I always let you open up with the questions, and I'm gonna jump right back in with you because we want to hear about your legacy. So Doc.
Yes, Miss Showtime, you have two children. You have a son that's 62 and a daughter that's 55.
Oh,
would you
my
like
God, showed his age.
You weren't supposed to.
Yes. Yes, I do.
You talk about your children.
Huh? You said
Uh-oh,
what?
Doc. Doc.
Talk about your children.
Oh, well, my I have a daughter, and I'm proud of her. She works for Tesla, and she'll be 55 this year. And I have a son. A lot of you guys know my son. You guys might know him as Bone. That was a street name, Bone, and he's an actor, and he's in a lot of movies, and he. Oh yeah, well that's him. That's him in Training Day, and he's done about 18 movies since.
He's
then.
also a director too, though, right?
Yes, he's a director. He did a documentary that I'm so proud of. It's called oh, there goes my brain. Bastards of the Party, and he it's about how gangs started in L.A. and it's a heavy piece, and it was nominated for the NAACP award. And I got a chance to walk down the red carpet. But everybody knows my son. Really, I really don't even have to tell you about it. Well, you guys know Suge Knight ran over him trying to kill him, and that's why Suge Knight's in jail. But my son did not testify against him. Um, but anyway, you guys, they all know my son. You know, I
Yeah.
really,
So,
you know,
but you are also a performer as well, and I want to talk about that, Miss Showtime. How did you get into performing? Because for folks, if you don't know, if and I've had the pleasure of seeing her perform in Las Vegas. I think Portia Taylor was having one of the Black Girls Ride event,
oh, yes.
and she
Oh, wow.
does a rendition of Tina Turner. I'm telling you right now, if you walk in there, you think you would be sitting
Yeah,
in their
that's
audience
yeah,
with Tina Turner performing.
yeah. That's where that was my stage name, Miss Showtime. That's where that name comes from. But I have some things that I wanted to tell you guys about the club I'm in, Magnificent Seven. It was founded in 1961.
Hmm.
The In our era, I I always say this. A lot of people will just say, "Oh, the Defiant Ones was the first one. The East Bay Dragons, this and that." No, there were clubs before those clubs, but in
Hmm.
our era, the first club was the Defiant Ones. The second, that was in 1959, no, 1957. The Chosen Few, 1959, and my club, Magnificent Seven, which is an all man's club. And I'm proud to say that I am the only female, and there will never be another female in Magnificent Seven. And another proud moment was there's a organization out here, Pee Wee of the Defiant Ones. A lot of the older guys got tired of riding with the young guys, even though they were in the clubs with with the young people. So even though you was in a motorcycle club, if you was a man, you could join this club called 50 Plus. So you had about 30 guys in this club called 50 Plus, even though they were in regular clubs like the Choppers and this and that. And um, they voted me in. I was the only female in that organization called 50 Plus. So therefore, I had 30 different clubs, men vote me in to this organization. It was three guys voted no, and the rest voted me in. So I was in that organization, and so Pee Wee eventually died, and then I started running it, and I brought his daughter in, Jackie, and I got tired of it, and it kind of fizzled on out. And in the last, I guess, about 3 or 4 years, Jackie brought it back, and now it's co-ed. But that was another proud moment was when 30, 30 different clubs invited me in to be a member of 50,
Right.
50 plus.
Yes, ma'am. And we wanted to get it. We were definitely gonna talk about that because that is a true accomplishment, being the only female in an organization. Like I say,
Yeah.
when in the very beginning, you was riding with a few, and then we wanted to kind of bring it over to just kind of just talk about how you did join the Magnificent Seven and always been and was the road captain and the
Yeah, I was
respect
the
and
road
the
captain.
yeah, and you were the road captain and the
Yeah,
respect that you gained. It wasn't the fact that you were the only female. And you was telling us, you said they brought me in. They voted me in because I was qualified.
yeah. A lot of the clubs started teasing Magnificent Seven because Magnificent Seven made me the road captain.
Hmm.
That's another time I had to change my bra size because I'm road captain of all these guys. And the bikes had started teasing Magnificent Seven. And one thing they would say, "But is she qualified, man? Is no? Answer my question. Is she qualified?" And they said, yeah, yeah, So yeah, but that was that was awesome, and
Miss Showtime, I have to ask you, and please share it with us as much as you willing. When they voted you in the club as the only female. How did that make you feel? And how did the set accept you being that only female in their organization?
It was awesome. It was awesome. You know, I couldn't belong to a chosen few, you know.
Okay.
And so that was, I think by me riding with the chosen few had a lot to do with Magnificent Seven voted me in, because they, you know, there's a certain way you carry yourself, especially around men, if you are a woman. And I always have respect for a man, because I love being a woman. I don't want to be no man. I don't want to be treated like a man. So I always carried myself as a lady, and when they voted me in, I cried like a baby. That's what I cried. I did. I cried like a baby when they actually, you know, they sprung it on me. I didn't ask to join. They they sprung it on me when I gave my biker and cowboy extravaganza. Magnificent Seven helped me with it, and also my husband Jerry. He is a Magnificent Seven. And so I had a lot of reasons to become a Magnificent Seven, but when they actually voted me in, I did. I cried because I didn't ask for it. They asked for me. I didn't ask for them. They asked for me, and I cried.
And the set, they accepted you being the only female, or was it just your reputation, the way you carried yourself? And then there's one thing that I definitely want you to share, Miss Showtime. When you said and you said solo, and you asked me that. What you asked me? You said solo. Let me get my notes right here, because you didn't think I was taking my notes down.
Oh no! Let me ask. No, that's what I do. That's what I do. I ask all the young ladies, and I want to ask any ladies out there, I want to ask you a question, because this is something that every young lady should know. Some of you don't know it, and you need to know it. What is the most powerful thing us females have? I'm going to ask you guys that. What is the most powerful thing us females have? I want some answers. Any ladies out there?
I see. Let's see. Okay, we got some questions. We got some answers coming in. One time, Showtime. Okay. That's Hero Benson. That's Hero. What about the women? Did they accept you? Did the women accept you? Okay, that's not it yet. That's Cali Cat. Great time. Nope, no, I don't see it yet.
Okay, well, Doc, I'll ask you.
Okay, go ahead. Ask again.
I hope Solo haven't told you yet.
No.
Okay,
I haven't told him.
Okay, Doc, what is the most powerful thing us females have? The most powerful thing. There's nothing more powerful than this one thing. What is that?
That we have on this motorcycle set?
No, it's not about the motorcycle set. It's just about us, period. Us females. What is the most powerful thing us females have on the bike set?
I would say our brains.
I mean, I'm sorry. Not on the bike set. What is the most powerful thing us females have? Period.
I don't want to say what I really want to say, so I'm gonna say our brain.
Which brain?
She said brain. David D. Bell says brain.
The lower one. We got two brains, you know. We got two brains, you know. But
I know both of them. Both of them are very powerful, Miss Showtime.
No.
That's not
it. Most no, everybody says that at first, and then they go the money, the looks, the smile, the this and that. No, and this is the truth, and this is the truth, which you have it and just don't even know it. The most powerful thing, and just think about it when I tell you guys this. The most powerful thing us ladies have. I mean, oh, I just gave it away. No. The most powerful thing us females have is staying a lady. That's
Staying a
it.
lady.
That, Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie was a bank robber, but she was a lady,
She was a lady.
and they respected her. Every,
Mm-hmm.
ladies respect ladies. Men respect ladies. Everybody respects a lady. I don't care if you're a serial killer. Carry yourself like a lady, and you will be respected. When I was on the horse set, I mean, I could ride. I could ride. When I got off my horse, I was a lady. But when I was on the horse, I'm riding on my bike. I have I still have fire up on under me when I ride. I can't ride as far, but I will give you a run for your money right now. I did it a couple of weeks ago. They'll tell you, but when I when I get off my bike, I am a lady, and people rescue ladies, people protect ladies, and this is one thing that the female have lost as being a lady. They think being rough and tough and cussing and fighting and that makes you popular and everything. The most precious thing we have is staying a lady because we are flowers. We we are cherished. We are delicate. And if you can stay a lady, I don't care if you just got through beating somebody up, then straighten your wig and your hair and your clothes and walk off like a lady and be stay a lady. That's the most powerful thing we have. And that covers everything. Your looks, your money. There's nothing more powerful than being respected as a lady. That's
And
the
that's
thing.
that part right there, Miss Showtime. I'm definitely gonna make sure that you get this round of applause for that because I said respect. I said respect, but what you said even takes it further back of just when you're on the set, how you conduct yourself, how you carry yourself.
Yes.
You
When a
know,
lady when a lady walks in the room, everybody they know, oh, that's a lady. That is a lady, and they will respect you, and that you will. Everybody will respect you. The whole world will respect you if you carry yourself
Mm-hmm.
as a lady.
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. And you've always done that. As a matter
Oh,
of fact, uh, those and I'm gonna say outfit, whatever case may be, but this the pants that you have here, you have those pants. They're part of your riding. That's part of you, your
yeah,
vest,
that's
the way that you
that's my
carry yourself.
signature.
That's your signature, right?
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And the hat. Do you have that hat? Because I want you to tell me a little bit about that hat. Because I wear a hat. I wear my hat, even
Oh,
though my hat is beat up. My hat is beat up. And we got other questions we're gonna ask you too, Miss Showtime, because I know you have a museum. You have some item that you set aside.
yeah.
Uh
Can you see
that's
this hat? You know what's
mm-hmm.
so unique? This is an OG hat, even though it looks like your hat or anybody's hat. Harley-Davidson made this years ago, and he made it for your saddleback. You can
Crushable, put it in there and bring it out, and it's
and
still gonna
pop back
shape the
up.
form.
That's what's so
So
unique about this. Was back. This is OG. This is back in the day. Harley-Davidson came out with this. Yeah.
indeed, I love it. I can't wait to get back onto that west side so that I can come and
I
take a
have
look
something else.
firsthand. Yes,
I have
yes, yes.
something else. This here, this is a trophy plaque that was presented to me at one of the motorcycle dances. They surprised me, and instead of giving me like a plaque that goes on the wall or a trophy, they had this made up. I don't know if you can see it, and it says First Lady Showtime. That's when they made me the first lady of the whole bike set.
So you were given the title of First Lady of the LA bike set.
Yes, with
Nice.
this
Uh-huh.
is when they
Nice.
did that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was years ago. Yeah.
And Doc, we are so wrong by not even introducing her to probably one of her latest achievements. She is a Titan too.
Oh,
Yes.
See
oh,
there? She's a Titan too. Shout out to Big Sarge, man. Iron Elite Titan. See there? We got so, it's just
Yes.
so much. It's just so much.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations on that. It's just so much that she has that we want to talk about, that we just want to just get through. She is a Titan too, man. That's right. That's right. And if I would say anybody, if any first lady or would carry the trident of the Titans, it would be Miss Showtime. And I'm
they,
gonna put that out there. So I'm gonna
yeah,
put that out there. So
they,
for me, you carry the trident for the female
yeah,
Titan. So
yes, yes,
indeed,
yes.
indeed, indeed.
I can't travel, like I used to. They wanted me to come out there. This was
Mm-hmm.
years ago, so he mailed it to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I got it. Yeah,
Nice.
but that was one of um, um, my biggest thing. Was getting that award. One other thing I want to bring up
Yes,
too.
ma'am. It's
When
your
I
show tonight. It's your show tonight. We're just here,
was
folks. It's her show tonight.
no,
I don't care what she talk about. I'm gonna kick back,
yeah,
Doc. It's her
when
show
I
tonight.
when I first
No,
started writing, it wasn't people were surprised to see a woman on a bike, and
Uh-huh.
I used to get chased. They used to try to jack me for my bike.
what?
Yes, it happened. It happened twice. These guys pulled up next to me on my Sportster, and let me show you a picture of my Sportster. Of that. Anyway, anyway, okay.
And I want to talk about that Sportster too, because we're gonna be all over the place with it. We still got time. I still got a little bit of bandwidth left. That bike right there was featured where at Miss Showtime?
Oh, in the museum, the Black Chrome Museum.
In the Black Chrome Museum.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
I
in the
I have
Harley
a
Day.
lot of birthdays. I have a lot of birthdays. I'm sorry. In the California African American Museum.
Right, right. And there's a plaque. Let me pull up that plaque. I think you sent me the plaque. I want to pull up the plaque for that bike, right? Was
Okay.
that the poem? That's the poem that was there
No,
with the bike.
that's the poem. I just
Because for the exposition, they asked you to write
what
the poem.
I just did the oh
Right,
yeah.
you just did the poem, but
Oh,
there's a plaque. There was a
okay,
plaque with it. Right.
okay. Okay, I don't know if you could see that poem was on the wall of the African American Museum at Exposition Park. What's the name of the ship?
Endeavor, Space
Where,
Endeavor.
where the Endeavor ship is.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that little black spot?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
do.
That's it on. That's it on. I have it. I have the picture of it on the screen. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, I have it the wrong picture. Okay. I had the wrong picture. Okay, can you see? It's a little. It's black, and it's in a square.
They have it on the screen.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
on that yellow wall. Okay. That's the poem that I just read to you guys, and it was on that wall for 6 months, and now it's on my wall.
Yes, ma'am.
It's on my
Okay.
wall. Yeah. But back to me riding at night. I used to be scared to ride at night because somebody would always want to jack me for my bike. And I pulled up at the red light and they said, "Hey." And I looked at them. They said, "When the light turns green, pull over." And I said, "Oh." So I just kept looking forward straight. When that light turned green, bam, I hit it. So the chase is on. I'm, and then I started running red lights and they started running red lights. So I knew then that they were serious. But instead of me going home, I ran straight up to the chosen few. And I said, "They're trying to jack me for my bike." they're trying to get me. And the children few ran out there and all mad dogged them, and they took off. Then another time they tried to get me, but I outrode them. But that was one of the things where I started. If I was out at night and I would, at a dance or whatever, and this is these years I was single also, I would ask somebody if they would escort me home.
Mm-hmm.
And the women had a problem with that. Why can't you ride by yourself? Why you always a damsel in this stress? You always gotta, I used to have that problem with some of the women, and but now women ride and people don't, they don't look twice at women on bikes now. But
Yes,
back then,
ma'am.
a woman pulled up on the bike. I remember one time the police pissed me off. I was at the red light and they pulled up next to me and it says, "Hey, how's that bike feel between your legs?" Police told me that. And I said, "Boy, I tell you, that, it was just, one of those things." Another thing I want to say about my club also, that's
Yes, ma'am.
very important because you guys is all over the United States. To everybody, the Rare Breed is our brother club. We took the Rare Breed up under our wings in the early 80s. I think it was only about 7 or 8 of them. And they are our brother club. And it's supposed to be well, anyway, the Mother Club, if you go to the Mother Club here in LA, you will see our colors on the wall. But Magnificent Seven is the Rare Breed Brother Club. Even if they make somebody else their brother club, Magnificent Seven, we are their brother club, and they will roll out the red carpet anytime Magnificent Seven sets foot on their property.
Nice, 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 nice.
For your birthday.
Okay, that was your birthday.
Yeah, that's my birthday.
Because you got a whole bunch of money pinned to you on that picture.
Oh, it was. Look,
you always get money every time I see your birthday.
I'm still paying bills with all that money, boy. That's lucky. Wait, put that picture back up, please.
Yes, ma'am.
That's Lucky, Rare Breed Lucky, sitting on my bike. That's my bike. He's sitting on my bike. He gave me that birthday party at the Rare Breed. This is at the Rare. He gave me that. If you read my birthday flyer that was out, it says Lucky presents Miss Showtime's birthday party, but that's Lucky. He gave me my 80th birthday party. Lucky of the Rare Breed gave it to me.
Oh man! Shout out once again. Shout out to Rare Breed for doing that. Shout out
to Lucky of the Rare Breed. Everybody, all the Rare Breeds. If you hear this all over the United States, Lucky gave me my 80th birthday party, and that's another proud moment.
That is sweet. That is sweet. You deserve it. And also, let me see if I can pull it up right quick. A couple of other ladies help you celebrate your 81st birthday this year. I know I actually did we call? I think I called somebody and yeah.
Oh.
Now that's the crew right there. That is the crew right there, boy. Oh my goodness.
Taylor back there.
Uh-huh.
And I
Becky back there.
Okay. What you say, Miss Showtime?
I want to talk about this.
Okay, we're gonna get wherever you want to take it. Wherever you want to take it. Yes, ma'am. Talk to us.
Showtime. It says Miss Showtime presents the second history of the African American motorcycle set. I gave this by myself. And that's when I came up with the logo for this event. And I had all of the OGs, I'm talking about the real OGs, not the OGs that are in their 60s. I'm talking about the real OGs. Most of them are in the graves now. but I had them at my party. I had here the Choppers, Magnificent Seven, Defiant Ones, LA Deuces, Chosen Few, Royal Aces, Rare Breed, Sin City, Soul Brothers, Black Sabbath, and the Adventures, City Slickers, Buffalo Soldiers, Precision Riders, Just Us, Long Beach Perez, Brothers of the Sun, East Bay Dragon. I had all representatives on stage telling how they started their club. And that was the history of the African American motorcycle set. I'm so proud of this. I gave a scholarship in the name of Pee Wee of the Defiant Ones. This guy here, Pee Wee of the Defiant Ones, he's as heavy as Toby Jean of the East Bay Dragon. A lot of people aren't familiar with him, you guys, but Pee Wee, uh, he with the Defiant Ones, he's just like Toby Jean with the East Bay Dragon, except he's not the founder, but he's just like Toby Jean. And I gave a scholarship away in his name. And I said, if I ever do this again, it's going to be a Miss Showtime scholarship. And this
Yes,
was
ma'am.
the second one. I was going to give it every 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So when this, so I scratched this, and made it, and this guy drew it for me. So I said, you know what? There is no logo representing black bikers. So
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm gonna make that the logo of the black bikers, and that's how I came up with the patch.
Okay.
From
Okay.
this event right here.
That's what I really wanted to know. I want that history
Yeah,
of it all. Yes, ma'am.
and
Indeed.
and everything. This is my signature picture. Is that picture over there?
Yeah.
Anytime I do anything, you're gonna see that
Hmm.
that this right here. Thank you, Pat. This is my
That is it. That is your signature picture right there.
yeah, right there.
Let me
Mm-hmm.
pull that up. Yeah, that's her signature picture right there, throwing up the deuces to the sky.
Yes, and how that picture came up. I was in the what do you cut? There goes my brain. Peace ride, and see, and that's the symbol of peace. And anytime we would stop, we would ride all through LA, close to 100 bikers or 50 or 70 bikers. And if someone got killed at a certain spot, we would ride there. And anytime we would stop at a red light, everybody's supposed to put up that peace sign. And that's what I was doing. And somebody took this picture, and this is I love this picture. And this picture is painted on the back fender of my bike.
Oh,
This picture right
okay.
here, this is
Right.
it's painted on the back fender right there, but you can't see it. And well, it's not on the fender here because I hadn't they hadn't taken the picture. Duh, I'm
Uh-huh.
doing duh to myself.
we have a picture of it. If people can see it right here,
Yeah, there it
on the
is.
back of her, yeah, on the back of her bike,
Yeah,
with her
yeah,
throwing them up to this. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Indeed.
yeah,
It's
Indeed.
Showtime. Can I ask you a
yeah.
question now, Miss Showtime?
Yes.
So, okay, as a woman rider, especially coming up in the earlier times, what other challenges did you face? And, that kept you still going? What did you overcome that kept you riding still?
You know what? When I first got my hog, I was so proud I had got the hog, even though everybody had graduated to dressers. And I said, I'll be doggone. I just bought this hog, and now they're riding dressers. But I'm glad I have that hog because I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you this right quick, and I'm gonna answer your question. Uh, Sit on a soft tail. A soft tail frame goes down like that, where most frames go straight, and you feel like you're sitting on the bike. If you sit on a soft tail, you feel like you're riding in the bike. That's the difference than any other hog. Just sit on the soft tail. So anyway, I got my bike, and I was so proud. I got me a hog, and I pulled up at Pee Wee's shop where all the guys hang out there every day and stuff. And I leaned my bike too far, and when I leaned it I didn't know the strength of a hog. That bike kept on going down, and it came this far from hitting the ground. Brand new bike, hadn't even had it a month, And all those guys was leaning up against the wall, and nobody budged to help me grab it. And I, like I was like this, they was hating on me. They was
Uh-huh.
hating.
Uh-huh.
And this guy, he was a basehead. He didn't even ride motorcycles. He just hung around the bikers. He ran and grabbed my bike and pulled it back up because it didn't come with um, no, not bags, crash bars. It didn't come with crash bars. You know, I don't know if the soft tails come with crash bars or not now, but my bike is a 2000. That bike is 26 years old. And so but back then they didn't come with crash bars. So I said, I'm not gonna ride my bike no more until I put some crash bars. But they was hating on me. And another
Mm-hmm.
time, I'll tell you another time they was hating on me. I was on my Sportster, and I have to be honest, I had a little bit too much to drink at the DTs, and I forgot my helmet. I forgot my helmet.
The truth cometh out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm human. I'm human. I'm always a lady. Always a lady.
Always a lady, though.
Always a lady.
Yes, ma'am.
And I forgot my helmet, and I forgot my gloves, and I walked out, and I got on my Sportster, and they was gonna let me ride off without hating on me, And somebody said, "Showtime," and I I have straight pipes, so they were going loud, you know, and I said, "Huh? What?" And
Mm-hmm.
I was getting on my nerves. You calling me, and I'm getting ready to take off. That was in my brain. Why are
Right.
you bothering me? I didn't have no
Mm-hmm.
helmet. I didn't have no gloves. They said, "You don't have no helmet," and I did I said, "Oh my God." Yeah, but they were, and then I went back in the club, and they were supposed to stop me from getting back on that bike. They were supposed
Mm-hmm.
to. They really was.
Right.
I got there. Yeah, that was. But anyway, I got back on the bike. I put my helmet on, and I took off, and I got to a red light, and when I stopped, that's when I was having the problems. Not riding, but when I was stopping, that's I had too much to drink to get on that bike. I made it
Uh-huh.
home, and the next day I went down there and I told all those guys off. I said, if I had been a man, you would have stopped me. I said, but you guys are hating me because you know, women didn't, it wasn't women riding bikes back then. See,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, you guys are hating me because I'm riding a bike, and they just like, oh, like we got to hear this, And I said, no, no, because one guy, I even kind of grabbed his shoulder. I said, I am serious. I said, don't you ever let me get on that bike. That hurt me to my heart. They let
Mm.
me ride home drunk on that bike, and
Hmm.
I couldn't forgive them, and I thought that was really dirty of them. I mean, I was so drunk, I didn't even have oh, and glasses. I didn't even have my glasses on. I didn't have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But and that's a true story.
Miss Showtime, I have a question for you, if I may.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Moments that defined you. Looking back over your journey, what's one ride or moment that truly defined who you are as a rider?
Okay. I would catch a person and pass them, and a lot of people tried to catch me. And this is no brag; it's a fact. I'm a speed demon, and I ride with a lot of speed, lot of speed. Uh, my sports are. I used to always blow up the motor and had to have another one. Uh, you know, and my skills of splitting traffic. I would, you know, split traffic, speeding, and one. I love the highway because I used to chase myself on the highway, and I would catch holes. Like if it's a car here, it's a car there. There's a hole you could shoot through that and shoot through that. And there's a spot coming from Oakland. It's called the Grapevine, and it's up in the mountains and stuff. And people wouldn't even ride with me because I would go through the grapevines so fast. I mean, I'm not even chasing nobody. I'm just just chasing myself. I would have to call it, and I would uh, go go through traffic, shoot this way, shoot that way. Even on the streets, I would shoot this way, that's that way, and guys would back up like, my God, and uh, I and I have a good balance because I used to ride my horse bareback, even though I had a saddle. And when you ride bareback, you have to have you have to balance yourself.
You have to ride with a sense. You have to ride with a sense of feeling.
Yeah, but you have to balance. It's a
Mhm.
balance. And another thing that I do, I haven't seen nobody else do. There's not a lot of footage of me riding, and I hate that. But a lot of times when I would pull up, I ride a soft tail, and I can make my my bike bounce, and I would pull up and look over at the people, bounce it in like a low rider car, and I would do that, bouncing my bike. I was, yeah, yeah, and I thought that was so cool.
Get the feeling good.
Yeah.
Should get the feeling good.
My bike would be bouncing though. It would be bouncing, because I would work my clutch and my
Yeah, mix them
my
up.
brake. I'd
Mhm.
work my brake and it would bounce. Not that um, slow ride bounce. It would just be a bounce, and while I'm moving. And I'm proud to say this too. I was the first woman at the East Bay Dragon that did the slow race. I didn't win it, but I did beat a couple of guys at the East Bay Dragon. I'm proud.
Okay.
On
Okay.
my Sportster, on my Sportster.
Mm, 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 mm. Doc?
I do. Here we go. Miss Showtime, how are you still riding at the age of 81? What is are you a vegan? Did you work out? Did you go to the gym? Like Turner worked out, how did you keep riding all these years?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
Yes. We want to know.
I'm doing it because I don't know. God, tell him. I don't know. The man upstairs is blessing me. The man, that's really. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm shocked myself. I'm like, really, I don't know. Really,
Wow. You eat meat? You eat pork? You eat meat? You eat
yes.
everything?
I eat yes. But I belong to a gym, and
Okay.
and I take care of my skin. I don't wear makeup. I take care of my skin, and I watch my weight. A lot of times, if I like right now, I'm a little bit overweight, and but years ago, I would get on Nutrisystem and I'm losing back, but as far as that motorcycle, I still feel the same, and when I get on my bike, I'm the same, and but
So would you say it's more mental? It's more of a mental thing for you that you don't even, say I'm not in as good a shape as I used to be. I've added on a little pounds here and there, but in my mind is still sharp. I still know how to throw that leg across. I can feel the response of the throttle, the brakes, riding on the
you guys
highway.
know the feeling, the same feeling that you have. When you get on your bike, you feel it. You feel it.
Mhm.
I have the same feeling. I don't know. I just get on my bike and I ride. It's just that I'm an older woman and I have some serious ailments,
Mhm.
and so I get tired. I can't ride as far, but when I get on my bike, she'll tell you. You rode with us on that birthday ride.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen me. Yeah.
Leaving everybody.
I still ride the
narrow ass street, split traffic. I'm all backing up, letting everybody else go through.
Yeah. I still have that road captain thing in me. I'll get in front of a car right now and just not stop, but stop traffic and tell everybody. And they're like, Showtime, but I love to ride.
Right.
I love it. And I love, and I have a little daredevil in me, but I really love to ride. And I'm good at it. And that's how I got so popular. Was, that's that jacket. That's that jacket right there.
That's the jacket.
That's that jacket over there. But they, I didn't even know I was getting popular. One time we were in Fresno, excuse me, at a picnic. These two girls was coming down the street. No disrespect to you, Becky, but it was two white girls coming down the street. And I was talking to a couple of guys, and then my husband was standing there, and one of the guys said, "Oh, I'm gonna hit on them, this and that." And they were on the set, and this was in Fresno, and so they got there, and Virgil, he's a chopper. He said, "Hi, my name is Virgil, and this is Jerry, and this is Miss Showtime." They said, "You're Miss Showtime?" Shocked the shit. I got scared. I said, yes, I miss Showtime." He said, "Oh my God. They were, that white girl talk. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Wait till we get to I forgot the name of this the little town in the area. And tell them we made the Showtime, and I was like, huh? That was the first time that I found out that I had started getting popular. And but I was shocked. I said, yeah. And Jerry looked at me, and everybody looked at me. I didn't know. They knew before. It was years before I even knew I was on Google. I didn't even know it. I did, and I'm not talking about that piece you've seen. They have a lot of pictures, the newspaper.
Yeah. Folks that you still with us, you can go and you can Google her. A lot of good information will come out about her legacy, her riding, her time on the LA bike set scenes, a lot of things that she's done in the community with different clubs and organization. Can I ask you, Miss Showtime, have you ever, and I know you've been a Magnificent Seven for years and years and years. Did you ever once think about maybe joining a female club?
No.
Okay.
They don't write like the man. It's frustrating. I'm black, and I love Portia. I love Portia. You know, Becky, I love Portia, and I love you. But I have ridden with females, and I would get so frustrated. Because I ride different, Now there are some females, ride like me, but no. Years ago, it was this girl, Duchess. She started the first female club in Los Angeles, the first black female club, and that was oh God, they're gonna kill me for not Harley. No. Anyway, I was on my Sportster, and she was in her car. This before she even got a bike. She said, "Follow me home." So I followed her home. She said, "Listen, I'm gonna get me a bike, and I'm gonna start a female motorcycle club." There were no female motorcycle clubs in LA. And she said, "And I want you to be the president." And I was Magnificent Seven then, and I wasn't giving that patch up for nothing. And I told her, no way. I said, I ride with guys. No, And and so she got her a bike, and she said, "Well, can you just come to the club meeting?" I was riding with this girl. She used to ride. Me and her used to ride together. Brown Tea Sugar. So we went to the meeting just to see, and when they would try to hand me the paperwork, I just, because I'm not joining I'm not going to ride with no females. It's really frustrating with some females. I'll say some females. Becky's over here rolling her eyes at me.
Becky, Becky ride hard. She rides hard.
I know she wants me to ride with her and some girls, and we're gonna ride. And but anyway, what is the name of that club?
You wouldn't consider joining a female club.
No, I know, but I was trying to think of the name of it. But anyway, so Brown Tea Sugar, she joined and she became president of the first Black female motorcycle club here in Los Angeles. I can't even think of the name of it. They're gonna kill me. I can't even think of the name of it. But
blame it on the head and not the heart, folks. It's there.
I can't remember the name of it, but no, I don't like riding, especially great big group, and you got some new riders, and there's some females. They just, I don't care how long they have been riding, they just ride a certain way. Some females, they just ride a certain way, but when you can have a big group, that group is going to ride a certain way because they're different type of riders in the group, and they're female riders. But no, I don't particularly care to ride with females, and that's the
okay.
But now if you can ride me and that person one-on-one, or maybe two or three.
Cali Cat said it was Iron Essence MC. Iron Essence.
No, it wasn't Iron Essence.
It wasn't Iron Essence?
No.
Okay.
It was not that. This was
Thank you, Cali Cat.
The Cali Cat, it was Duchess founded the Iron Essence, but she was with another club before the Iron Essence. Brown Tea's Club. This was before the Iron Essence.
Okay.
Well, I was waiting for her to but anyway, I cannot. Oh my God, I can't think of the name of the club. But anyway,
it'll come back to you.
Can I KSolo?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Miss
She got a question.
Is it any other lady that you consider OG from your era that has got over 5 decades of riding just like you do, that we probably don't know about and never heard her name before?
Yeah. Yes. I looked. There's only one female on the bike set that I have ever looked up to, and that was Isis. Isis bought the see, it's my 81-year-old brain. Buffalo Soldiers. Isis bought the Buffalo Soldiers out here. Isis called back east and talked to the Buffalo Soldiers and got permission to bring the Buffalo Soldiers to Los Angeles, Southern California, and she was the president of it, and I looked up to Isis. She could ride her tail off, and it was they were having a roundup, and she was riding with a group going to the roundup, and it was nighttime, and she asked to be in she wanted to lead the pack, so the guys said, okay, you can lead it for a while. So they went through a tunnel, and when they came out of a tunnel, a wheel had fallen off of a truck or something. It was nighttime. They were rolling. She hit it. She went up in the air, came down on her face. When they turned over, her eyes were set, and and she got killed.
Mm.
And
Oh,
I admired Isis. She her son was a professional opera singer. She was a doctor. She was a doctor, and she was an opera singer. And she was beautiful inside and out. And she used to drag me around. Showtime, come here, do a Tina Turner movement. I said, oh, Isis. I said, oh, and I go, okay, what you know, and she would get a big kick out of it. But I admired her, but she would some Tina Turner for us, you know. But she got killed, and I at my at the history of the African motorcycle set, I gave the Buffalo Soldiers plaque in her memory from
mm,
from that. But it was ISIS. I looked up to
okay.
ISIS.
Okay.
Yeah, and people thought a lot of people thought it was me. They were calling Jerry, giving them condolences, but it wasn't me. It was ISIS.
It was ISIS. Okay. Okay. You've
Thank you for
you've Thank you for sharing that. And my condolences to the family. You've met a lot of uh, OGs, and I call them OGs because here you are with Hero Benson, of course, your husband,
Hero
Miss
kidnapped
Rogers.
me.
Tell us.
Hero, and 50 kidnapped me one time. Yeah, we were
I
in
wasn't
San.
gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I know he
gotta
told
share
it.
it,
So
man.
I was minding my own business. We was in San Bernardino, and you know, like I said, I was right with the chosen few. This was proud, proud, proud. And I was walking. We were at the chosen few in San Bernardino, and I was walking, and this van came, and it just flew up, and the sliding door opened, and this long arm grabbed me and yanked me in, and then, and then they closed the door and they took off with me. And he went 5-0. But it was all clean fun. We went to a regular club and partied our asses off, and they brought me back. But yeah, they and then I said, I'm gonna call the police. And 50 was the police, and 50 he was driving. He said, I am the police. His name was 50. Yeah, he really did that.
Yeah.
Kidnapped.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a great guy, one of my homeboys from North Carolina. Um, he just set me up an interview with Mr. Bolton, Tombo, and
Oh yeah,
yeah, we did. We had Tombo on. Tombo's from LA as well.
he was
Uh,
raised in my neighborhood.
that's right. That's right.
Mhm.
He was raised in my neighborhood. He used to run my son and my little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. He was raised right around the corner from me.
Mm-hmm.
I knew
Mm-hmm. So,
when he was a little kid. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And he was telling us about a lot of the racing. They were doing street racing at the time over there. And I think he was the youngest member of Defiant Ones. I think he was the youngest member of Defiant Ones a long, long time ago. But yep, we had him on. So we got a lot of good people coming from the LA set, man. And I'm happy to highlight it. As we get ready to wrap the show up, folks, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments for Miss Showtime. I know we've been on already an hour and 43 minutes. I told you it's going to go by fast, Miss Showtime.
Oh,
I told you that. I said it's going to go by fast.
I got one more thing I want to say.
Okay. The show is yours tonight. The show is
Okay.
yours. All yours.
Back in the day, Hero knows about that run. It was called the Tough Man Run.
Mm.
I mean, you had to be tough to do that run. And it was some mountain that would get full of snow, and it was hard to go up that mountain, and they call that the Tough Man Run. There's a guy named Dripper, Honey Dripper. Anyway, he told me that he did the Tough Man Run, and he said it was so tough his hands were frozen, and when he took them off of the handlebars, his hands were still there. And he said, and you know how I got my hands unfrozen? And I said, how, Dripper? He, I urinated on. Well, I peed on my hands. I mean, it don't get no tougher than that.
It ain't get no tougher than that.
That's how tough those guys was back then.
Did you ever do that run?
Who?
You.
I'm not even going to validate that question. Of course not.
Come on now, Miss Showtime.
No.
Oh my.
No, these guys were tough. These guys, I mean, really, I would, you know, maybe agitate somebody to racing, but a lot of time, I would get my butt kicked. These guys could race, but I would give them a run for their money. I mean, like Pee Wee of the Chosen Few. I mean, there's a video of Pee Wee sitting sideways on his bike. Pee Wee has ridden his bike with his feet on the handlebars. Pee Wee of the Chosen Few. I mean, Bodie of the Defiant Ones. These guys can ride, No, and the tough and the tough man ride was for the toughest guys on the set. Period.
Okay. All right. The signature salute right there. And you knew Phil, you knew all the guys from East Bay Dragons. You used to make that ride down to Oakland quite a bit. Which I love that part of history where you was talking about the clubs and when they were coming about and who came about, because some people don't know that history. And I really appreciate you sharing that on the channel with us tonight.
Okay, you said it's my show.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is one thing I want to say about back then. Back in the days, they used to look at bikers dirty and nasty because their pants would be all nasty and stuff like that. A lot of that, guys would actually take because they couldn't afford leather pants. See, bikers didn't have money like they do now. They couldn't afford leather pants, so they would take used oil and mud and rub them on their jeans, and then set them aside and let it get hardened. And that would stop the weather from coming through it. They would take newspapers because newspaper has cells in it because it's from a tree, and they would stuff them down their legs and stuff, and they would wear pantyhose. And Hero has a picture of him and somebody else with the
trash bags. With trash bags.
You guys have raincoats and heat warmers and handle and all that, and and I'm not taking nothing from none of you guys, but these bikes are getting so easy to ride. In a lot of ways, it's not a big the Put magazines. Yeah, didn't get a chance to talk about the Put magazines. The guy named Picture Man in South Central LA, we had magazines of all of our events. Can you hand me some of the magazines?
But I spoke with the Hero, and he was telling me about that. He told me about the time about how they used to wear plastic or wear newspaper up under their gear to help keep them warm on their ride, because like I say, man, the times have changed. The comfort zone, the comfort levels are here. That's why I say I'm a traditional biker. I still wear jeans, I still wear chaps, I still wear boots and stuff like that. I just a traditional biker.
But the bikes are so much easier.
Yes, ma'am.
It was a white guy on Facebook. His 10-year-old was riding a Harley-Davidson. These books here. This is Jerry right here on the back of this one. That's my husband's Sportster. That's Jerry. I call him Big Daddy Jerry because he's the tallest man I ever been with, and he's 5'3", and he's the tallest man I ever been with.
Big Daddy Jerry.
but yeah, these were magazine that a guy named Picture Man. He would go around and take pictures of the I know I'm not doing a good.
This one. We need to show that one. It's in your mark.
Oh, okay. This is, I don't know if you can see it, but you see the date on here of 1990. This one is dated 1989. We oh, okay, here we go. I forgot all about it. Okay, this is killing off for me. Can you see this picture of
Yes,
this
ma'am.
young lady
We
right
can see
here?
it. Yes, ma'am.
You can see it. Can you read the bottom of it?
I ain't got my glass on. Doc, can you see it?
And
Well,
no, I can't see. I ain't got my glasses on either.
what is
Hold on. We're gonna let it.
I had won the in at the East Bay Dragon I had won the Weenie Biden contest.
Okay, T-Bone, Dios, and Miss Showtime winner of the Wiener Biting Contest, LA. So you you was riding on the back, standing up with some old biker field events.
Yes. Because what happened was I noticed the women, they would go up under the weenie and they would go like this. And it would hit the side of their face. But I knew to go from on their mouth.
This is PG. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on tonight, folks. Things have gotten a little out of hand. Send the kids to bed.
I was a lady though. I was a lady.
Send the kids to bed. I don't know what to tell
But
you.
I was a lady.
I was a lady eat that wiener.
I was a lady.
Indeed.
And we got a question. He said, does your patch come with a certificate or some history about the patch?
No, the only thing it comes with is this business card. There's
Okay.
you know what I there's a thing if you go on my site I wrote a thing about it's something I wrote on my site that is concerning this, but no, no, there's no history.
Mm-hmm.
But itself is that's an African man, and that's our color, and that's a chopper bike, and and it is copyright. It is copyright.
But as long as you're here to still tell the tale, that's all we need, and we're gonna capture it. This is why I wanted to bring you on. This is gonna capture your legacy. This is gonna capture the Black Chrome poem. This is gonna capture all. So the reference will be there. The reference will be there, Miss Showtime. I thoroughly enjoyed having you on with us tonight. I told you time was gonna fly by. I said, Miss Showtime, you think I was messing? You thought I was messing?
It was fun.
I told you. So listen, folks. We've had a great time. Doc, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the questions right now. Running out of bandwidth.
Okay, Miss Showtime, as you sit here today, what is one legacy that you would like other bikers to know?
About what?
About your legacy.
About your legacy. What are you leaving us?
I have a thing, even on my page, it's kind of touching too. It's about the OGs. Respect the OGs. The OGs are the soul and the heart of the bike set. And everyone should remember that, because there's going to come a time I'm not even going to be here, but I guarantee you guys are on people like Hero, P, Toby Jean, and other ones even back east, whatever. You guys will speak on the OGs like you're speaking of heroes and in a history book. You will speak and you will be able to say, I rode with them, I ate with them, I talked to them. You will one day you'll be gone, but you guys will be able to speak. And when you speak on Miss Showtime, she always was glad that you guys still accepted her as one of you guys. And that's what I want to be remembered by. That I I was so blessed that you guys accepted me as who I am. Because like if I was with you right now, Doc, I wouldn't be like the older woman. We would have fun and
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We lost her. We
Uh-oh.
lost her. We lost her, folks. We lost her mid-sentence. Let me try to reach out and see if we can get her back on. But Doc, I'm going to leave it like this because I was going to ask her a very similar question to that. But I think one of the main things that stick out with me from her legacy, when she says, Solo, what is the one thing that female have on the set? And I wish that, having been on the set, having experienced the set, lived it, I 100% lived it. If you can say it, think it about being a biker, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Mm-hmm.
and so having done that, that is part of the culture. But definitely, matter of fact, I have a clip that we're going to show on another episode of I met this woman in Hemet, California, or white lady. I think we've aired it before, Doc, and she was saying how they dressed back in the days, how they carried themselves. They were considered professionals, and
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't be a competition. You shouldn't try to be in competition. You should just go out and live your legacy and write your own history, your own story. I think we got him back. Are you there, Miss Showtime?
yes, I'm here. Can you
Okay,
see me?
okay. Yes, ma'am. We can see
Yeah.
you. I don't know if you can see us, but we can see and hear you fine. If you can go ahead and finish.
Okay. I just want to be known that I was the old woman that was thankful and grateful that you guys accept me as one of you guys. I'm one of you guys. I just been here longer, and that's what I want to be remembered. That I was so gracious and I'm blessed to, you know, who who wants to hang with an 81-year-old woman? You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you guys, but all the females out here, like ladies of the cross, all of them are young enough to be my kids and my kids. They are active because the ones my age don't even come out anymore. But
Mm.
but that's what I want to be remembered, right? That I was I don't know the word I'm trying to use, but I'm so thankful
Mhm.
that you guys accepted me.
And I
That's what
know,
I want to be remembered.
and I know Big Sale just chimed in from FHO. Big Sale, you was on his show, on his podcast. He said,
Yeah,
so I see you
that's
have
my
one of my favorite girls on tonight. There is no other greater. Indeed, Big Sale, indeed. And he
that's
signed
my
that one.
buddy, Big.
Yeah, he's from that side as well. So Miss Showtime, once again we enjoy having you on. I know, like I said, we're running out of bandwidth. We're into 2 hours now. I told you we're at 2 hours. So
I know. I'm
I
trying to
told you.
keep you guys even longer. When she walks in, Becky, it's only gonna be for 1 hour, and I'm gonna tell KSolo it's only gonna be for 1 hour. Oh my God, you guys are ready to go on here. I'm still, but but thank you for having me. I really,
Indeed,
I really
indeed.
enjoyed it.
We want to say happy birthday to you for your 81st birthday that you just had. We wish you many more. and continue good health, continue safe riding, and always remember, be blessed. We love you, Miss Showtime. We love you.
Yeah, we love you.
All
Thank
right.
you. And hopefully one day I can meet you guys.
You will. You will. All right.
You
We're
will.
gonna give you a
If
round
you
of
ever come
applause.
this way, look me up.
We're gonna give you a round of applause as we get ready to exit out of here. Indeed. Producer, what are you doing, man?
Oh, they
Doc.
can't see me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got this.
All right. We see you. We see you.
Oh,
Bye.
yeah.
All right.
Bye.
You have a good night.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness, Doc. Oh my goodness. I said, Miss Showtime. She's like, Solo, it is. I don't know what we're gonna do. I said, 2 hours. That's nothing, Miss Showtime. That's nothing. All right, man.
How did you get her? How did you pull her on the show, KSolo?
Hey, man. It's all about who you know, right? It's all about who you know. I know some people. I know some people now. I know a few people out there. And my word is good. My reputation is good, I guess. But Doc, once again, we want to thank you, congratulate you on a successful event that you put on down there. How did it go? Talk to us. Tell us a little bit about it. And are we planning for next year's event? Because I'm gonna be the MC. So go ahead. Let me hear it.
Oh, listen, I already got to say this week, March the 12th and the 13th. The event went really, really well. We had a Thursday jazz. It was just a different vibe every. But what I saw was people was coming out and they was already in the charity mindset. They was already in the spirit. They knew what the weekend was for. Had no problems. No, everything fell into place. The weather fell into place beautifully. You had a little snow. Gorilla Blue missed his flight, but you still made it right on time where you needed to be. He made it right on time where he needed to be. And we were able to bless the teenage boys and do the charity. So KSolo and everyone else, next year, 2027, if you want to do some community service and not just ride your motorcycle, but actually do some community work while you're doing the riding, this is the place to be, guys.
Right. Indeed, man. I got to say, I don't typically get all dressed all up and everything. And then I had my old dusty hat on with holes on it. You're like, what in the heck he got it on? But I'm telling you, I was fly, though. I was fly.
You was clean. You was clean.
Nah. But it was just my honor to be able to support you 100%, 110%, just like you support me here on the channel, Doc. I hope we got great things lined up for the future, man, of this show and keep it going. And, just keep supporting. Just keep supporting and keep inspiring each other. That's what it's all about. So, indeed. So, on that note right there, we're going to get ready to wrap the show up. But before we go, we just want to let everybody know that Thursday for Hoka Hey Talk, we're going to have Thomas Snowden on, rider number 888, man. Make sure you go check him out over there on social media. He don't do a lot of social media. Already can tell you right now, the free giveaway is going to be Pink Flamingo, and he's going to tell us the story about how he got that little story behind the Pink Flamingo. But listen, we got to do the giveaway. All right, so let's cue it up, Doc. The giveaway for tonight is going to be, I don't know what we're giving away. What we're going to give away? A promo pack.
Pack and a book.
We have a promo pack and a book. Promo pack and a book. You have a book with you?
Yes, I do. Want me to show you?
Okay. Yes, please. As Doc go get that, we're gonna go ahead and load up the free giveaway. Make sure that you type hashtag happy birthday in the comments to enter. Type hashtag happy birthday in the comments to enter. All right, Doc. There's the book right there Doc Remy has going. The Messy Chef Kitchen.
Cookbook.
She's a pretty good cook. I haven't eaten the food, but she make it look good.
Yeah.
All right, Doc. Let's get ready to do this giveaway, man, and hopefully we can get something free. All right, here we go. Wait. No. Last 30 seconds. For those just about joining us, we got to do the last 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds. All right, here we go. I'm gonna hit it. There we go. Who is it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's getting the free giveaway tonight? Oh, G West. G West. G West got it tonight. Congratulations, G West. You are the winner of a free promo pack and Messy Chef book giveaway tonight. So G West, hit me up on Facebook and Messenger, shoot me an address, and also shoot it to Doc as well. Doc, you know G West?
Nope.
Okay. And so we're gonna get that popping to you, get it in the mail. Yep. And I know some people are waiting for their free giveaway stuff. Trust me when I tell you, it's gonna be in the mail. We're just trying to catch up with everything. Being on the road, it just takes a lot out of time. It eats up time. Coming back and just getting back in the groove and getting everything going again. But listen, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight here on Riding with KSolo podcast show. And remember, folks, if you like the content that we're putting out, share, subscribe to the channel. YouTube is always constantly changing algorithm. They're always changing something. So, you know, one minute we may be high, the next minute we may be low. Even if we still stay on the same timeline of putting content out, we still need you to engage with comments. We still need you to share. We still need you to just be a part of the community. And for all our subscribers out there, we thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Keep staying subscribed to the channel, and we're gonna make this thing better. We're gonna make it better. All right, folks. Remember what we got going on Thursday. We have Thomas Snowden on. Hoka Hay Rider number 888 is going to be our special guest. I don't know if he's going to be riding again, but we definitely look forward to having him on. All right, folks, we're out of here. Y'all have a good night. All right, Doc. Remember,
good night,
try to inspire, be legendary.
That's right.
What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl, Most Wanted, in the building. You already know the vibes. Inspired by KSolo the Rider. If you haven't tapped into the podcast yet, you're missing out. Go check it out, catch a vibe, and get inspired. If you're already tuned in, keep that energy flowing and that podcast on lock. This your girl, Most Wanted. I'm out.